Yeah, it was fun tonight. I thought we played a pretty good first period and pretty good second. A lot of penalties tonight, but I thought we were the better team 5-on-5, and obviously I thought they had us hemmed in quite a bit in the third, but Mano made a couple big saves, and the boys held down the fort, and it was a good win overall.
Yeah, the third periods have been eventful for you guys, to say the least, lately. How much of an issue is that, and how do you remedy that, I guess, moving forward?
I wouldn't really say it's an issue, but obviously it's something we got to work on. Playing with the lead, haven't really had that too many times, but we're a young group, we're learning, and coming down the stretch here, those later periods are going to be more important, and we're looking forward to working on that in practice and becoming more confident in those situations.
Does surviving those big third period pushes build maybe some confidence for this team, which is pretty young?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think like I like to use the term "you play to win." You don't play not to lose. So I think that's something we kind of have to learn. And sometimes we sit back a little bit, and like I said, we're learning. It's easier to play in the offensive zone and hem them in there and rather than being in our end. So those are just things we'll work on, and it'll be fun coming down the stretch.
Yeah, I think first period was I was more talking to myself than I got shots, but it's you got to stay sharp mentally, and I think it was the guys played well in front of me, especially on those PKs. So no, I'm overall happy, especially the last two games. Didn't like the way I was playing, so I think it's a big team win. Hopefully we can close the trip off with a nice win tomorrow in 2 days.
What sort of adjustments do you make, or did you make to get yourself some better results?
I think it's pretty much I just kept doing the same thing, trusting the process. It's not always going to be perfect. So it's just trusting what I was doing and changing a few things here and there. That was maybe a thing that confidence-wise I was not doing because I didn't have the most confidence because the previous performances. But I think overall just trusting the process and stick with it.
Yeah, I think that we certainly loved our first two periods, and anytime you got a 3-goal lead, they're gonna any type of lead in the third period. Quite frankly, the team's gonna make some pushes, and they got that second one off the penalty kill, and they tilted the ice pretty good, and Mando was called upon to make some saves, and I thought we did a pretty good job of protecting the middle of the ice. But when you're coaching a young team, I mean, the momentum swings are something you gotta try and get back when the other team makes their pushes. So we're certainly trying to work on that. But overall, unfortunately, the power play wasn't clicking very well tonight, and I thought we were playing so well early that the game should have been out of hand. Quite frankly, if the power play had able to connect on a couple opportunities, I think it ended up 1 for 8. But there's certainly some opportunities there, specifically that 5-on-3, and it was an extended one where we could have, maybe, took the lead, widened the lead a little bit. So, but overall, I thought there were some great performances tonight, and it's very, very difficult in my experience to beat a team back to back. Because there's going to be a response after the loss from the night before, and I thought we came out really well and played with confidence and a little bit of swagger. And the last 2 nights, I thought we were executing our systematic play, which got away from us a little bit there in Winnipeg, specifically the 8-5 game, and then also that last game on Monday.
Who were some of the guys that stood out for you tonight?
Well, I love the fact that Mando responded. Obviously his last 2 starts, he gave up, I think, 14 goals in 2 games. And, we were hoping that with some extra practice time and extra work with Justin Peters, that we'd get a response game from him tonight. And I thought he was extremely sharp. So that was great to see. I thought that Thompson, was good tonight again, made some real smart plays on the breakout. And, so I thought that he was able to put 2 games back to back with some consistent efforts. I mean, certainly the back end was very, very solid again, and limiting them to 26 shots, pretty much less than 8 shots for a good portion of that game. Up front, I thought Parker Kelly, was outstanding again. I thought Reinhardt had his legs going. Really that line in general has been very, very good here the last 2 nights. I think overall Beaudin as well, had a strong game. It was nice to see him get rewarded finally with this first goal.